Hello and welcome back to Armed with Controllers. This is Fabs continuing his Evil Zone playthrough. Now, as last time, I'm playing as Danzaiver, and it looks like I'm going up against some random girl in jean shorts. Good for her.
Well, thank you. But nobody said we were going to fight.
What on earth is going on here? He seems confused by the concept of fighting. Ooh, just got called out. What are you going to do, Danzaiver? Prove yourself to be a metal hero like all the best. Nope, just going to lie on the floor and get kicked in the head. That's good. That's good. Now, of course, it probably should be mentioned that this is the point in the playthrough when the computer really thought it'd be awesome to start reading my inputs. So, as you can see there, you know, anything I do, it knows how to counter instantly. It's really quite annoying. But this is one of the things that makes playing fighting games one player so difficult. And, wow, she's split into 4 people. Maybe I should learn karate, then I could do that. But yeah, that's one of the things that makes designing AI for fighting games so difficult, I think, is that you can only program them to respond so much based on what's happening on the screen. It always seems to depend on inputs and whatnot, which is kind of annoying, because if your computer knows what you're doing beforehand, it's worse than fighting a really awesome player, because you know they're beating you with skill, not by cheating and such like. Anyway, here we go. Our great space sheriff here has just beaten up an innocent girl, because that's what we do. That's what we do. Alright, so here's the stupid cutscene now. What's going to happen?
We lost.
We?
Completely
The
lost.
royal we? What? You're a street punk. You can't use the royal we and... That was... Yeah.
You fool!
I agree with you, Danzaiver. She's a fool for doing that.
Why? Because I'm
See?
a fool.
She agrees as well. Everybody's calling each other an idiot in this. This is bizarre.
Withdraw, quickly!
Anyway. Now, of course, I think at that point he would have said, Ruri, withdraw, but... Never mind, Hong Kong dubbing for the win.
Hey, I made a mistake. I missed
What's
my
that? Anonymous voice?
Who's there? Come out!
Ooh, it's all dark and scary now. Oh well, on the next episode of Danzaiver.
Next week's feature is
It's a little
Danzaiver,
girl.
the ultimate hero.
The girl's
Episode
smile
7,
is an invitation to
Cornered
death.
Danzaiver.
Oh,
The girl's smile is an
we've been there, am I right, lads? Am I right?
entry of
Yeah.
an extremely pure Kakarine and Danzaiver.
Oh, brilliant. That was a really short next episode preview. Never mind. Okay, so I'm fighting extremely pure Kakarine. Oh dear. Now I do like Kakarine. She's disturbing and bizarre in every possible fashion.
Righteous
I
one.
mean, look at her. She's a little girl. Apparently about 500 years old, but, you
Who
know,
are you?
fairly standard ghost demon girl.
Zanzibar. That girl is also...
Be quiet, Rory. You're going to get this one.
No, don't give me help, Rory. I'm going to beat this little girl up myself.
Are awful. You have to be nice to a girl, right, Rory?
Yeah.
Shut up!
Oh, you can tell he spent a lot of time thinking that up.
The ruler destroys evil. The ultimate hero, Danzaiver!
Oh, I do love that little catchphrase of his. I'm glad they don't use it in all the cutscenes, because it would swiftly get annoying, I think. I mean, we don't have the excuse of it being a weekly show, so that we can't get sick of it. I mean, this is a game to be played about half an hour, so hearing that 6 or 7 times would drive you mad. Unless you're me, in which case it'd be, yes, could this be any more hot-blooded? Oh well. That's it. There's nothing really wrong about this game, actually, and just how much we're beating up little girls. I mean, yeah, no, she's a demon and such like. Ooh, she'd be spilling blood everywhere there, I bet. Nice. I do like being able to charge up the special attacks with the power-ups you can charge. It's really cool watching him do the fire a gigantic ball of energy out. The sort of snipey attack you just saw there. Ooh. Okay, I can start spamming and having some fun now, I think. In theory. Okay, I'll just try and grab someone in midair. Here we go! No little girl could handle balls that big. True story. True story. Okay, what's Danzaiver got to say now?
Well, somehow we drove her away. Who was she?
That's a
Rory,
very triumphant
sorry
position
about
to be
before.
making, considering he sounded so unsure. I suspect translation shenanigans.
Danzaiver. Midori is okay too.
Oh, yay. Oh,
Oh, I see.
oh,
Are you alright,
so good.
Danzaiver?
Yeah.
don't
Don't
worry,
worry.
I'm just dying.
Well, take care of Midori.
Oh, Danzaiver, what's wrong with you? You're clearly in pain. We can't have that. And it's a guy with a big sword!
Having one fierce battle after another, show who really is Danzaiver.
I like how he
is
has to
exhausted.
emphasise show
Moreover,
who really
the
is
notorious bounty
Danzaiver,
hunter,
because if you haven't been
Banished
watching at this
Reverend
point,
attempts to
you wouldn't have
attack,
known at all.
and
Oh, I
Rory's
don't know.
sad cry reverberates
Yeah.
through the battlefield. Does Danzaiver's battle end here? Next week's feature
I think we all know
is
Danzaiver's
Danzaiver,
battle
the
won't
ultimate
end
hero,
here.
Episode 8. The girl shed sad
Shedding
tears
sad
on
tears on the battlefield, huh?
Entry of a nice
Danzaiver,
guy.
do you believe that love can bloom on a battlefield?
Outburst.
Oh well, so this Galley fellow, who I want to call Gary if only because I love English so much. Galley Vanish Gregman. Weird. That's an interesting nickname. Hi, I'm
Bounty
Vanish.
hunter. Galley Banish Gregman, right? I've
Oh,
never
well.
met you before.
So he's a bounty hunter apparently.
And the last time you'll see me, do you think you can defeat me in your condition?
Ooh, smack talk.
This is just a little handicap. I'm going to see how tough you are.
Are you hurt?
You should know that by now, Rory. I mean, for Christ's sake, you're supposed to be monitoring him and whatnot. Do you have nothing in your crazy space station that says, ooh, his armor's hurting? Never mind. So yes, little scenes like that are some stuff I quite like in this game. They really help to emphasise the anime-ness of this game. Because you got, the sort of cinematic angles and whatnot, the last-minute dodges like you're in a Dragon Ball Z episode or something. It's great fun. Here we go, look at this. You really can't argue with something awesome like that, can you? And he can't argue with balls of that magnitude. This magnitude? Anyway. Right. You call yourself a bounty hunter? That was pathetic. I dread to think how he got that reputation. A bit like Boba Fett. I mean, if you take just the films, he doesn't do much, does he? He gets eaten, which is cool, and he, follows a ship.
What do you mean you're injured? Answer me!
Oh, Show, what are you going to say?
Oh, just a scratch.
Just a scratch, he says,
Now,
half his face
the
falling
last
out of
one
his
is
armor
coming
there.
up. Rory, I'll let you see Yuri soon. Communication over.
Oh, Danzaiver, you're such a wit. Ugh. I want to find the people who wrote the script for this game and hit them very hard. Oh, what's this? It's
Danzaiver
another
barely beats the
Danzaiver.
bounty hunter
A blue
Galley,
one.
But his exact copy of Tactical Frame stands in Danzaiver's
It's like I'm
way
fighting Mega
before
Man.
his final battle with
Nah,
Evil.
Mega Man doesn't appear in video games anymore. Just ask Capcom.
What is the true identity of a mystery person pulling strings from behind? Next week's feature is Danzaiver, the ultimate hero.
Threats of a
Episode
powerful
9,
enemy.
Threats of a
Secret
powerful
love.
enemy.
Oh
Secret
yeah.
love.
So basically, Sho has now come to admit his love for
Danzaiver.
himself. This is taking new and sexy dimensions. Entry of fake Danzaiver. No. We can't have a fake Danzaiver.
What? Simulation suit? Remote control? Who's
Oh,
controlling it?
Danzaiver, you're quite silly, aren't you?
Stop it, Danzaiver. I don't want to see you hurt anymore. I'm going to stop you and
Oh
rescue
dear.
Yuri.
Really, woman? Really?
Rory, you fool. You don't know anything.
In the
You
future,
idiot.
misogyny is still a part of the workplace.
Yep.
Now, here's a question. I mean, first off, let's ignore the foolishness of Ruri's plan here, which is to severely injure the guy she clearly quite likes, so that she can then fight an all-powerful demon goddess woman in her stead. Yep, fine, whatever. But we've also got to deal with the fact that she's controlling this remotely. So why didn't Sho control his armor remotely then, if this exists as a thing? Someone explain that to me? I don't know. So let's That's one nice thing about this game, actually, is that it does come up with reasons for the mirror matches that go on. I mean, you know, we've got the whole tactical armour thing. Is it being controlled by somebody else? That's cool. I believe Setsuna's that takes place in her mind or something. She's trying to fight off her sword's wicked influence or some rubbish like that. Now, so you compare that to a lot of games where it's basically, oh, I'm fighting somebody who happens to look an awful lot like me, just wearing different clothing. How about that? Oh dear. Okay, let's see. How badly can I humiliate the girlfriend? That's how badly. I won't even deign to use a finishing move. And thus ends that. Alright, what are you going to say to her now, Danzaiver?
I'm sorry, Sho.
Silly. I'm okay.
I'm okay, I'm
You
just
must believe in the righteous
bleeding
one.
everywhere.
So wait there. Oh, I want to drink the coffee that Rory makes. When we return, the three of us are going to have coffee together.
Yes, coffee. Coffee? I like coffee. I just realised that explains so much, actually. This entire thing has been directed by Coleman Francis.
Wait. I'll make coffee and wait for you, Sho.
Yeah, the coffee obsessions. All we need, you know, the bland discussions that seem to go nowhere, complete with really questionable ADR. All we need now is just to end with frontier justice gunning down a criminal, and we're sorted. Brilliant. Okay, so it's the final boss now, the wicked Ihalduk.
Go for the win and the future.
Yes, Sho, go for the win.
Danzaiver. Next week's feature is Danzaiver, the ultimate
Ooh, that's
hero.
weird looking.
Final episode. And the
And
future.
the future.
Entry of Ihalduk, the
Aw.
absolute
Now, I don't know about you, if I was a kid, and there's, you know, only 8 episodes of this show, I'd be annoyed. I know Japanese sometimes have fewer episodes, but because let's face it, Danzaiver is awesome to watch. He's got his crazy laser sword, he can summon missiles from everywhere. That's what we need in a hero.
Ihaldulka!
Ooh.
Who is that? Who's there?
Hello, mama. Whoa.
This sensation.
Breasts!
Kilakava. Is it?
Oh, you know the name. I get it. You are Danzaiver.
Who doesn't know about Danzaiver, though? And that's, again, sloppy
I
ADR.
cannot be defeated. Absolutely. Positively. For the
One
sake
more
of the
time.
world. Here goes.
The power of the Supreme Ruler destroys evil! The ultimate hero! Danzaiver! So good! Okay, so there's no music going on here. What the hell? So yeah, this woman here, she is the final boss, and as such, yes, she has all the, you know, overpoweredness that comes with being a boss. I swear she seems to do more damage than regular attacks than other characters. That's possibly just because of, it could be confirmation bias, I don't know. The important thing is, she gon' die! Damn, she's really blown the face mask off. That's not fair. Yes, I do like that move. It does do quite a bit of chip damage as well. That was a waste. Come on. So yes, I am trying to finish this in proper anime style. What of it? I see, she actually could have finished me off then. Here we go. Haha. Danzaiver theme music should be playing right now. Bam! And that's the end of that chapter. And our ending, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, it happens to take place sort of over the credits, and anyway. So I can tell you right now, there's not much really going on in this ending. Just Danzaiver, he rescues his comrade. Ihalduk does something, and they all have coffee. And in the end, isn't that what we all want in life? Coffee? Yes, I'd say it is. So, this has been Fabs on with controllers. Please like and subscribe. And, as always, game hard and get yourself a cup of coffee while you're at it. Good night.